In this video, we're going to take a look at utilizing favorites. And favorites are a quick and convenient way of getting into your business transactions as quickly as possible. Favorites allow you to organize transactions that you anticipate will be used on a frequent and consistent basis. So to begin with, have a look at the menu bar at the top of your screen, and you'll see we have the favorites option. All you need to do is click the favorites option and it will expand to show you different options. A good way to organize your favorites is to utilize folders. We can create a folder just by clicking the Insert Folder option from the menu. You then get presented with a pop-up window that allows you to name the folder you want to create. So just key in a name and then click the Continue button. So here I'll key in Materials Management. And as you can see, we have our first entry under our Favorites menu tree. The Material Management folder has now been added to our Favorites menu. However, as you will learn in SAP, there is usually more than one way to perform any specific action. So for example, this time you can utilize the right-click menu options, and this will give you access to exactly the same feature we've just used, the Insert Folder menu item. Once you click that option, a pop-up window appears again for you to name the new folder that you want to create. So here I'll just type in Notifications, then click the Continue button. So now we have two folders under our Favorites menu tree. What we want to do now is add transaction codes to them. So again, from the menu bar, click the Favorites option, but this time choose Insert Transaction. A window will be displayed asking you for the transaction code that you want to enter. So here I'm going to enter QM01 and then followed by the Continue button. And now as you can see, the QM01 transaction code has been added to the Notifications folder. As shown previously, you can make use of the right-click menu to add transactions to a folder. So here I'll right-click on the Materials Management folder and then choose Insert Transaction. Up comes the new transaction window box. I'll key in transaction code MM01 followed by the Continue button. And there you can see the entry has been added to my Favorites menu tree under the Material Management folder that I selected. Now quite often you might not know the transaction code that you want to add to the favorites. So what you can do is navigate through the menu tree, find the transaction code and then choose to add it from there. So here I'll expand the Logistics folder, Materials Management, Material Master, Material, and open up the Change folder, and then we have transaction code MM02. And from there you can either drag this transaction entry up to the Favorites folder of your choice, or use the right-click menu and choose the Add to Favorites option. And as you could see, that transaction was added to my favorites, and now what I'll do is just drag and drop it to make sure it goes under the Material Management folder that I created just a little bit earlier. Now let's have a look at how we use the drag and drop. So here I'll select the MM12 transaction code and I'm going to drag and drop that onto my Materials Management folder. And as you can see, it gets added. I'm sure you'll agree using favorites folders, it's a great way to keep your frequent tasks and transactions organized to give you easy and quick access as and when needed. I'm just going to add one more entry under the Notifications folder, QM02. And now, with your preferred transactions set up, in your favorites folders, you are only a double click away from launching each one of these transactions. And that's all there is to it. This concludes the demonstration for adding the favorites and utilizing favorites menus, both from the menu bar and using the right-click menu and the drag and drop method.